Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. We are at Scarborough Beach. Yep, I'm not joking. But we're not in Perth because this is clearly not Scarborough Beach in Perth. It is Scarborough Beach in Brisbane and actually bordering Redcliffe and Redcliffe Beach. There's definitely not a Redcliffe Beach in Perth. But I just took Route 690 bus all the way from Sandgate on the Shorncliffe line, up across the bridge and through to this Redcliffe Peninsula area, through the town centre of Redcliffe, which was pretty cool. There's a lot of nice spots around here, and over to Scarborough Beach, where I've gotten off just to take a quick look at the beach, and then there should be another bus in like 8 minutes, 699, which will travel over to Kippa-Ring Station, which is the terminus of the Redcliffe Peninsula line, which is literally called Redcliffe Peninsula line, because it comes up to this peninsula, but it doesn't actually go all the way into it. So there isn't actually even a station at Redcliffe itself. It just stops at Kippa-Ring, and then you have to use buses from there. But anyway, I just wanted to take a bit of a different route, especially because that 690 goes all the way up here, and then it U-turns basically and goes all the way back, so it's kind of weird taking it all the way. And I wanted to see it here. So this is Scarborough Beach. Definitely not as busy or cool as as popular and good of a beach as Perth's beach. You have that in the background as well, so not very wavy, but it's still a nice place in town centre. And there's these big apartments here as well. So in today's video we'll be taking the Redcliffe Peninsula line all the way down back towards the city, probably, yeah. And yeah, we'll see what it's like. Hopefully we don't get an NGR again, but we probably will. So seriously, is that just like a sewage pipe there, or what is that? Oh well. So I'll just head back and go on the bus. Alright, here we are off the 699 there, Scania, at Kippa-Ring Station. Unfortunately an NGR, damn it, which goes all the way to Springfield Central. I could just take it all the way, which is probably like way more than an hour, but I don't know, maybe. But I should split the videos anyway, because basically every line through runs to either side of the city, but it's still like separate lines. So then on the train it says, this is a Springfield Central City and Springfield Central service. Unless if it terminates like the airport line due to the Gold Coast closure at the moment, then it says, this is a City and Roma Street. Like, bruh, Roma Street is the city. This is such a good shot though. But yeah, terrible half-hour leave frequency. Of course, it's leaving in like 5 minutes. I'm not waiting. And the next one's probably an NGR too. We'll get the other ones eventually. Let's head in. It's been more than an hour since I left Sandgate on the bus, so pretty basic station again. Bus interchange is just on the road, so you have to see all the next like 5 trains are NGRs. And they actually do go to some other places, Ipswich later on, but right now they're all Springfield. I don't get why I already lost $5 whole on my card. That's like 10 times 50 cents in one day. I don't know what happened. Like, it was at $9 like almost at the end of the day yesterday, and somewhere it charged me way more than it should have. Alright, this is the station. Pretty basic island platform, but still looking good. Guard in the back, of course. as usual, but it's gonna be completely really empty, so we're gonna head towards the front. Kippa-Ring. Now it does have some express sections from Northgate to Bowen Hills. I don't know how many stops that is. Yeah, they're all express. Well, that's cool. You get to experience that too. I'll just check how many stops that is. Yeah, so actually every train on this line just runs express through that section. So let's take a look at the map here. We are now here in Kippa-Ring. We're gonna have these unique stations. These stations it still stops at because that's what this line skips. See how they do it? Like they can still give it a unique section even when it's shared track. The trains up here just skip everything through here, and then once it reaches where the Shorncliffe line joins back up, then it starts skipping everything except Eagle Junction where it does stop, and then skips these and then just stops at the main city stations. And then afterwards, Shorncliffe trains would go out to Cleveland, but our train will continue down here and go all the way to Springfield. So, yeah, I might just go all the way actually. So, let's go. Where are we gonna sit? Forward facing, hopefully. Maybe right here. It should be cool. Okay, we're going, and actually that train just came in like right now as well, so they actually used both platforms for a few seconds. Like, what the hell? That's a full half an hour that train's just gonna sit there unused. It's so dumb. And I just checked that I severely underestimated how long this takes. I thought it wasn't even that long, but no, it's actually a full hour to the city. How is that even possible? Especially with the express. It's so slow. Full hour to the city, and then it takes another 40 minutes to Springfield. So it's 1 hour and 40 minutes if I do the whole thing. That's like so crazy. And then like that's like going Mandurah to Yanchep, but it's like way less kilometers. That's how slow it is. So yeah, I guess if you're doing journeys like that.
Brisbane City and Springfield Central train, running express from Northgate to Bowen Hills, stopping only at Eagle Junction. The next station is Rothwell.
If you're doing that, then yeah, I can see why you might need the toilet on the train. And there go all those trains siding there as well, in the Stowe roads. And yeah, they do actually announce the final destination, Springfield Central, not like on Mandurah line. Imagine it saying like this is a Yanchep and Perth train. No, it doesn't say that, but there's probably like no one who makes such a journey, but you can. So I'll see how I feel after this whole hour to the city. If I still want to keep going, I will. It's just crazy that you can take such a long journey. I don't know why the windows they're clean on this side, but that side is so bad. Like, see, we literally have good speed right now, so I don't know. Anyway, there's way more ridiculous things as well, like the Gympie line. It's like 3 hours, so that's gonna be fun. I might go there tomorrow. We'll see. It's really bad though. There's like 3 trains a day, and you basically have to go straight back, so it's terrible. Unless I somehow managed to book the long distance trains, like the Tilt train, which also stops there. But I'm pretty sure I checked and the timetables don't line up, but I'll check one more time. I really wish I had the map next to me though. The map's like next to the door, but I can't really sit there and film.
Now arriving at Rothwell Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Okay, this is actually really cool.
Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors. Rothwell Station. Mind the gap.
Okay, off we go. So I just realized it's actually only like 3 stops difference from this line to the 3 stops unique from this line to the Ipswich and Rosewood line, which I also don't really get how that line operates. I think it actually has shuttles from Ipswich to Rosewood most of the time. So for some reason the whole shared section of the Ipswich and Rosewood and then this line is actually, they both stop at all the stops, but like everywhere else.
Station is Mango Hill East.
Everywhere else where they share stops, shared lines, it's usually one of them goes express. What are these names? Mango Hill East. See, that's a basic announcement. That's how it should always be, just saying then what the next stop is. But then when you arrive, it has to have all those extra little things which are unnecessary to always repeat. Well, pretty boring so far. That side's just a bush, and that side's just a concrete wall with houses right behind it, so it's always a bit of a question which side I should film on.
Now arriving at Mango Hill East Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
Okay, it's just a copy-paste. These stations look like relatively new. I mean, they were actually. I think this Redcliffe line was actually relatively new, so it was built in the last 10 years, so really yeah, weird that they didn't try to extend it further into Redcliffe. I guess they can't.
Mango Hill East Station. Mind the gap.
So the stations are a bit better. And we'll keep going. Next one is just normal Mango Hill Station.
The next station is Mango Hill.
Nice river.
Now arriving at
Is it copy paste again?
Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
Literally the same thing. Wow. Why? I mean, like facing the other direction, but still.
Mango Hill Station. Mind the gap. The next station is Murrumba Downs.
River again? Is that the same one? Some newer looking suburban housing and a highway here.
Now arriving at Murrumba Downs Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
Oh wow, that's a lot of people. The trains are so empty, like towards the end of the lines, but I guess it's necessary with so many stations. By the time they get to the city, then they're really full.
Murrumba Down Station. Mind the gap.
I don't get why they had to make these all look exactly the same, but whatever. So they've connected this peninsula to the rail network, but the Sunshine Coast is still not properly connected. It's just got buses from the line to Gympie and whatever, Nambour. But eventually they will. It's on the plans. It's actually already in the network map. That's the plan.
The next station is Kallangur. Now arriving at Kallangur Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
Okay, this is a nice one. Look at that. Elevated above. The buses were down there.
Kallangur Station. Mind the gap.
Sorry about that noise, by the way. It's my silly phone and the camera on the phone. Like when you resume recording, it makes that noise, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Even if I mute the volume, it's still there. So, well, whatever. That's so dumbly designed for this phone. Like you just trying to record, and it records the sound of you resuming recording. Like, bruh.
This is a Brisbane City and Springfield Central train, running express from Northgate to Bowen Hills, stopping only at Eagle Junction. The next station is Petrie. Customers for the Caboolture and Sunshine Coast lines, please change trains at Petrie.
See, they actually call it the Sunshine Coastline, even though it only goes like over 10 kilometers west of it. And then in the future they're gonna have to change that when they make an actual Sunshine Coastline, and that's just the Nambour line. Anyway, it's the same thing. Caboolture is just like early terminating, so I don't really get the point of naming them two. And then there's also Gympie, but they don't say that since it's 3 times a day, so I don't really get why they have suburban trains going up there. Electric, that's, I mean, the tilt train's electric as well, but that's so useless. And so long. Who even uses that? We'll see. I'll try to take it, as I said, because I want to go everywhere, but that's gonna be so annoying. I could get off now and try to head up there, but no, not to Gympie right now. I don't even know when the train is. Probably not now. I think it leaves at like 9 in the morning, one of them. One of them's at night, which I obviously can't do. Alright, there we go, joining up. There's the other lines. Why is there so much space between the tracks?
Arriving at Petrie Station.
What the?
If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
What is this? Why is there so much space?
Caboolture and Sunshine Coast lines, please change trains here.
Oh.
Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle
Oh,
of
wow.
the doors.
Because they made it fully grade separated. Look at that. So if you're going, like that train is now going back to Kippa-Ring. It actually goes under the train from the other direction from Sunshine Coast, which has a massive curve there. That is so cool how they've done it. And there's this big gap between the platforms here. Yeah, the desto on the trains literally says Redcliffe, even though it goes to Kippa-Ring. Like what? It's not even going to Redcliffe. It's like the suburb. Car park over there. Lots of platforms here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see so many people at each station, but then the train's still so empty. Like, that's just how big it is.
Petrie Station. Mind the gap.
That is so cool though. I love that, how they made that junction.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
So now here, if you want to go to the city faster, if obviously there's a train since it's half hour, so people still got on this to go to the city. But if the Sunshine Coast or whatever one Caboolture is coming, you should definitely get on that because it's express through like all of these stations, all the way to where we join up with the other lines later. But we will be stopping, which is okay. I do want to see them properly, so. So now there's like, what, 4 tracks all the way down for this whole section. There's so many stops, like 10 or something.
Is Lawnton.
I guess there is.
Please be reminded that all personal belongings need to be placed either on your lap or underneath your seat. Please consider fellow customers and do not place items in the aisle or on the seat next to you, as this reduces seating availability for others. For more train etiquette tips, visit the Queensland Rail website.
More train etiquette tips. That's what that announcement is. Last time I heard that it got cut off by the guard. Oh, what? Why are you switching tracks now? Don't tell me it's so dumb that the express track's actually on the left and the all stops track is on the right, so all the trains have to switch over anyway when they built that great separated thing. Maybe not. I don't know what that track is. There's some random extra track. It's joining back up anyway. Wait, no. Is it? No, it's not joining up.
Now arriving at Lawnton Station.
That's weird.
This is your station. Prepare to disembark.
We're on the right side now.
Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
Oh, there's an express train. Actually, I just realized the guard's not doing the announcements. It took me this long to realize because I'm so not used to the guard, but every time I've heard it so far, now he's not doing it. Why not? That's good though. It's so much more
Lawnton
peaceful.
Station. Mind the gap.
We don't need that. It's already way informative enough without it. I really don't get why we're swap tracks to the right now. Like, what is this? So weird. So how many tracks is there then? 3. There's 3 tracks and we're in the middle. Why is there 3? How does this even work? Are the outer for the express trains and then this
The
middle
next station is Bray Park.
is like
Queensland Rail
single
would like
track?
to remind all customers that for safety and security reasons, video surveillance cameras are in use.
Single track for stopping trains or what? I have no idea, so I'm probably wrong, but I don't really get, like, in Melbourne where they have 3 tracks, the middle tracks for the express, or I mean, like, not really, but they just use the 3rd track for the express. But like here, the 3rd track's, I don't know, I don't think they would put, because there's express in both directions, not just peak like in Melbourne, so they can't just put the expresses on 1 track. I don't really know. A bit confusing. Yeah, I'm really not educated on this at all here, this network. Way less than I was for Melbourne. So, completely new learning this all.
Now arriving at Bray Park Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
But all the
Customers are
tracks do
reminded
have platforms,
the exit
so
buttons are located in the middle of the doors. Bray Park Station. Mind the gap. Please stand clear. The next station is Strathpine. Now arriving at Strathpine Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors. Strathpine Station. Mind the gap. The next station is Bald Hills.
big paddocks, empty fields, another river. Cool. Well, the scenery is already way better than the Gold Coast line was. The Gold Coast line was so boring, honestly. Especially stopping everywhere. I really wish I could experience the proper line with the express and the... what is it? Beanley? No. I already forgot. The other suburban terminating
now
services.
At Bald Hill Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Is Bald Hill?
The exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
Okay, now here we have an island here and then a side platform on the other side. It's Bald, okay. Bald Hills.
Bald Hill Station. Mind the gap.
I wonder if an express train will pass, but probably not since it's such a low frequency. Actually, they have two lines though, Caboolture and Nambour, so is it actually 15 minutes? I don't know. Or are they hourly? Probably not. Oh well, I don't know right now, but I'll find out when I go up there.
The next station is Carseldine.
It's so odd not having any freeway median running. I know that's not the norm, but I'm so used to it in Perth that having all the lines just be like this feels so wrong. But I can't imagine what it must feel like to see the freeway median running if you're used to this. It's so weird. Like, for me, railways and freeways are so, like, integrated, you know, they're supposed to go into the same direction, so the same area, dependent on which transport mode you want to use. But then here it's just completely different. Freeways go, or I mean everywhere else, freeways go somewhere, railways go somewhere else, take a different route. Oh, sorry, sometimes it goes out of focus. I know it's just bush anyway, luckily, but it's really annoying, and the sun's making the seat reflection, but whatever. Once I choose a site to film on, I stick to it. Actually, I feel like I was always on the left, wasn't I? Yeah, I don't know. I just feel more comfortable on the left. Well, no, not really. On the left in terms of which way the seat faces. When it's facing backwards, I was technically on the right in terms of direction of travel. So, I don't know. Tell me in the comments, like, what's better? Filming, like, forward running or backwards running? Because I kind of actually like backwards running, but it doesn't really matter.
Now arriving at Carseldine Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
I don't know, so many people don't like sitting backwards. I always hear that, but I actually like it more. So, not in road vehicles, but on the train, it's cool. Looks like they're doing level crossing removal right here. Look, completion late 2026. They're building a bridge over. I don't know how that's still gonna take a year and a half, but okay.
The next station is Zillmere.
Hopefully we turn a bit and the sun stops doing this with the seats. I don't know how much further it is. Should be a few more stops and then we'll join up with the other ones. And then the express section. So much curving as well, like seriously. It just slows the train down. Oh, already the next one. Actually there, now we turn, the sun's not doing that.
Now arriving at Zillmere Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
Wait, what? It's actually a Z? Oh, that's so cool. It's so rare to see Z names starting with Z. That's so nice.
Zillmere Station. Mind the gap.
So I don't know what's with this guard not doing the announcements. Is that like not actually a requirement and they're just like doing it, most of them? Or is he just breaking the rules and not actually doing his job? I don't know. Or does he think he's doing them and the speakers are broken? Oh yeah, we're gonna join up with the Shorncliffe
This is a Brisbane
first,
City and Springfield Central
and then the
train,
others.
running express from Northgate to Bowen Hills, stopping only at Eagle Junction. The next station is Geebung.
Honestly, I thought that bus from Shorncliffe to Redcliffe was so slow, but taking the train wouldn't actually change anything. Where are these people walking right here? What the hell? Literally on the tracks in front of the train. What?
Geebung Station.
They would never do that in
This is
Perth.
your station. Prepare to disembark. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
Can I see the screen display? How many more stops we have? Where even is it? Do they not know? Only some of the stops have it. More copy paste again. Now in this design.
Geebung Station. Mind the gap.
Okay, there's like 3 more until we join with Shorncliffe. I just checked.
The next station is Sunshine.
Yo, Melbourne station names. Sunshine as well here. So weird as well, like that's such a weird place name. So literally all of this is triple track, like I really don't understand how it works. I haven't even seen any other train on any line right now. And since that express one went past. I think, unless I'm not paying attention.
Now arriving at Sunshine Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
And back to the side platform here. Oh, finally, there we go. That's just another express, is it? Okay, there was probably a Redcliffe. Oh yeah, we saw the Redcliffe train.
Station. Mind the gap.
Yeah, we saw the Redcliffe train. So there was the next express one now. There was definitely half an hour in between them. What's that? A little platform extension there with the black section. Yeah, this is all 6-car trains. Like most cities is 6-car. Melbourne, Perth, Brisbane, and well, Adelaide mainly just runs little 3 cars or 2 cars, but they can make them 6 as well if they need to. But then there's just Sydney being weird with like 4 and 8-car trains.
Is Virginia.
Where is it, Virginia? No, I mean, Perth also has 4-car, obviously, with the A series in many places. I don't know why I just said Sydney is weird like that, but I mean, they have
Now
continuous
arriving at
4-car, that's what I mean.
Virginia Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Is it Virginia?
Customers are reminded
No, it's
the
actually...
exit
No.
buttons are located in the middle of the
It
doors.
is Virginia. What was that sign back there? Start of Brisbane suburban or something, metropolitan area. No, not metro. I don't know what. I forgot. Whatever it said. There we go. Cool staircase there.
Virginia Station. Mind the gap.
Actually, how does the afternoon peak work? Like, they have higher frequency outbound, like way higher, like every 12 minutes, and then off peak's 30. Like, seriously, doesn't make sense. Like, I complained about 15-minute frequency on the Yanchep Mandurah off peak in Perth. Imagine it was 30. Nah, but like, imagine like Perth to Bayswater literally is 5-minute off peak frequency. Same with, I mean, Perth to Claremont 7 minutes, Perth to Cannington 7 minutes, and then here it's 30 everywhere,
This
like
is
crazy.
a Brisbane City and Springfield Central train, running express from Northgate to Bowen Hills, stopping only at Eagle Junction. The next station is Northgate. Customers for the Shorncliffe line, please change trains at Northgate.
Oh yeah, but my question was, how does then, since it's still 30 inbounds in the afternoon peak, for example, where do they all go? Are there sidings at the end of every line to put them in? So many, I don't know, or just so many NIS runs or whatever. I don't know. Same within the morning, like they then come out of the sidings. I guess that makes sense. I hope there is. But anyway, finally joining up back with Shorncliffe line. So I don't know how this goes. I did go past here before, but didn't really pay attention. Triple track, and then Shorncliffe comes in from the side, I think. So
Now arriving at Northgate Station. If this is your station,
where even is it?
prepare to disembark.
Oh, it's there. What the? What is that? What is that? An electric locomotive.
Only at Eagle Junction. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
Express to Bowen Hill is stopping only at Eagle Junction. Whoa, look at that entrance there. Look at that bridge. Okay, so we just curved like that, and now there's 2 platforms there for Shorncliffe and just, well, 2 here as well. So it's just 2 islands, I think. Now it's back to 4 track, but we're sharing track with those express trains from before, but they also go express from here, don't they? So, well, now there's something that's not an NGR over there. Oh, it's still so weird to me. It says where there's NGRs. Like, what purpose does that serve to the customer?
Northgate Station. Mind the gap.
Like, good for train enthusiasts, but really weird. Okay, now it's time for the express running through these Shorncliffe line stations up to the junction with the airport and Doomden lines, so you can transfer to them at Eagle Junction, and then a little bit more express, even though it's those like more central stations, but still expressing through some of them. I wonder if we'll actually, I mean, we should get speed. There shouldn't be a train in front now.
This is a Brisbane City and Springfield Central train running express to Bowen Hills, stopping only at Eagle Junction. The next station is Eagle Junction. Customers for the Doomben or airport lines, please change trains at Eagle Junction.
Actually, Doomden line is so weird because it's so short to the north and it doesn't even through run. It's the only one I think that doesn't through run. It's purple on the map. So that is a really odd line. In fact, it used to not even run on Sundays until like a month ago or something. They very recently added Sundays there. It's like, that's crazy. A whole train line just not operating on a specific, on the weekend. Okay, here we are, express running through Nanda. There are still platforms in here where the train could stop, but it doesn't. People have to wait over there for Shorncliffe, which is so sad. Like, it speeds up the journey slightly, but it means that even at these more inner stations, you still have 30-minute frequency. How did I not even see these apartments next to the tracks before? I was on the other side, wasn't I? On the Shorncliffe line. Oh, we're already, oh, there we go, Shorncliffe train there, and we're already at the next stop. And another one, Shorncliffe train the other way. Oh wow, we're actually overtaking. That is so cool. It's so cool to actually see that. That train's also going to the city and we're properly overtaking. This express is literally better than Melbourne's express. And there's the airport line already joining up. It's just those 2 stops which are unique. There, I mean unique, skipped by this, served by Shorncliffe. Airport line joined. Where's the Doomden line spur? Actually, I think it goes with the airport line a bit. So, they should have both joined back on. Does it? I think slightly. And now we'll stop at Eagle Junction for anyone going up there. Yeah, it was so cool that I actually managed to go to the airport without paying the actual air train ticket. Like, I was worried they would check your ticket on the train, but they didn't at all. No one cares. So, nope, that's terrible. Airport train just left.
Prepare to disembark. Customers for the Doomben or airport lines.
Oh no, there's Doomben. No, there's
This train
Doomben.
now runs express to Bowen Hills.
And it's single
Customers
track.
are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
Doomben joins on right before and goes into that platform, and it's single track. The airport train just left. Please tell me that we're delayed and it's not scheduled like that. Luckily, airport's every 15 minutes though. Is that like the only one? So, it shouldn't be too bad. Doomben train in 4 minutes. I think, is Doomben hourly on the weekend? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's like the worst of them all. It's just 4 random stops.
Eagle Junction Station.
And another train there
Mind the gap.
to Redcliffe going past. That's the next, I mean, obviously Kippa-Ring, but that's the next train there, half hourly. Pretty interesting around here how much you can see with all the trains. Still everything just NGR though. So annoying. Even the Doomben is NGR. Oh, the Shorncliffe train just caught up. How? Or is that Doomben? No, I think it's the Shorncliffe. How if it had another stop? What? That's weird. But anyway, yeah. Like, I really thought Doomben was this really heritage line with like definitely the oldest trains running, probably even those EMUs before they were retired. Maybe not, I don't know, but at least the 100 series SMUs, but no, apparently NGRs go there too.
Bowen Hills. Customers for the Ferny Grove line, please change trains at Bowen Hills.
NGRs just go everywhere.
Please travel with care. If you're travelling with luggage, a bike, scooter, or other large items, please use the lifts. Avoid rushing at stations and always use the handrail on stairs and escalators.
There's the Doomben train, full 6 car going NGR there, so weird. It's probably empty. Yep, it is. I barely see anyone on it. And we're skipping Wooldwin or whatever this is. Woolowin. Now the next stop is where the Ferny Grove actually joins back up. So then that's actually all the lines that run through here together to the main city stations. The only one missing from here right now is Ferny Grove, I'm pretty sure. Ferny Grove is pretty cool up into the hills, but I'll actually save that all the way until my second last day on Sunday, because at Ferny Grove we have the Brisbane Tramway Museum, which I want to visit, because I've already been to the Adelaide Tramway Museum. I've been, well, I haven't, yeah, I mean, I've walked along the Ballarat Tramway Museum and obviously been to the Perth one because I volunteer there, but I want to see them all, so we'll see what the Brisbane one's like. But it's only open on Sundays, so yeah, might as well save the trip to Ferny Grove on Sunday. And there's a good reason we're going there, not just to ride the train as well. And Albion, I can't believe this station looks so bad for such an inner city station, like big apartments there, and then you have this. Skipping through there as well, and next is Bowen Hills. So yeah, it just stops where you can transfer to the next line. I mean, no, I mean after Bowen Hills it stops anyway, because we're already basically in the city, so you need to stop. Wait, where even? How can I not see the city? I think we're just weirdly angled, but like we're basically here. It's probably on the other side. Yeah, it is. River. Apparently there's actually one of the, oh, here's a SMU 100 passing, but apparently there's actually a, or is it IMU? I don't know. One of the EMUs in the depot there as well, which we're obviously not going to see running, but try to spot it. Couldn't see it from here, but it is in there. There's more at Ipswich, I think, but it'll be nice to at least see it. It's sad that, really sad that we can't run on it. It should have come 2 weeks earlier. Ride on it, I mean. Oh, so slow. This reminds me of Kuala Lumpur and the KTM commuter that was going out to Batu Caves. It's like
Now arriving
the same thing.
Bowen Hill Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers for the Ferny Grove line, please change trains here. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
It even feels like the train that went to Batu Caves as well. And another airport train, that's the one they'll be waiting on. 200 series. And there's another train over there, NGR. Where would that one have come from? Maybe Doomden as well. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I guess there's no other option. Just back to Roma Street anyway, so yeah, probably. Oh, or it could be just an airport. All the airports have to terminate at Roma Street as well, because of the
Bowen Hill
closure
Station. Mind the gap.
of Gold Coast line. It's so cool that they threw around all the way to Gold Coast from the airport. Even though the Gold Coast is its own airport, which I flew to, and you can just get a flight to there directly from Perth, so, or anywhere. I mean, probably not everywhere, but, and it was cheaper, so cool. I had to do the opposite, get from Gold Coast to Brisbane.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
I still haven't even remembered this station order. Actually, Fortitude Valley, yeah, that's what I think. And then Central Roma Street. But I have no idea about the other side. Haven't barely been in that direction.
This is a Springfield Central train, stopping all stations. The next station is Fortitude Valley. Queensland Rail would like to remind customers to take all personal possessions when you leave the train. For security reasons, please do not leave personal possessions unattended.
Oh, cool. It actually now stopped saying that it's a city train, even though we haven't really stopped at the central station yet, but it just said Springfield. Another train went past. Don't know what that was. Can't even tell the train type when it's right next to you like that. Fortitude Valley.
Now arriving at Fortitude Valley Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors. Fortitude Valley Station. Mind the gap.
Please stand clear.
A little bit outside and back into the tunnels. Oh, freight train passing.
This is a Springfield.
It's so weird that freight trains go here too.
Stopping all stations. The next station is Central. Customers for the Cleveland, Beenleigh or Gold Coast lines, please change trains at Central.
What? Why does it ask you to switch here? You can switch at Roma Street, and especially right now because the Gold Coast line is closed, you need to go to Roma Street to get the train replacement, or you can get off at Eagle Junction. And it's so dumb because they literally have the automated announcement talking about the closure of the Gold Coast line, but then here it still tells you to change even when it's closed.
Now arriving at Central Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers are reminded the exit buttons are located in the middle of the doors.
Literally so similar to Kuala Lumpur here, with the trench running with many tracks winding through the city and many stops. And then also there they have a station called Kuala Lumpur, which sounds like it should be the main station, but it's not. And it's just like this.
Central Station. Mind the gap.
One stop in like the southern direction. Well, not, oh yeah, no, not south, sorry, northern. One stop in the northern direction. And then the next stop is KL Central. I mean, yeah, I know that's Central, but Kuala Lumpur sounds like it should be the main one. And then that's actually the real main one, just like here, the real main one for the suburban, I mean, for everything is Roma Street. Redcliffe train coming in.
This is a Springfield Central train, stopping all stations. The next station is Roma Street. Customers for long distance services, please change trains at Roma Street.
It's so slow through these tunnels. Finally, there's another 200 series to the airport again. Wow, and I thought they run mostly NGRs to the airport, and there seems to be more 200 series down there.
Now arriving at Roma Street Station. Customers for the Roma Street busway station, please disembark here.
Well, that's obvious. Another Doomden train already. I mean, it's probably still waiting for ages, but yeah. Another NGR in Doomden. Why didn't they send the older 200 series to Doomden and put the NGR on the airport line? Oh well, that was a really long journey. Like 53-minute video with basically an hour on the train. I am actually gonna continue now. I'm still feeling fine with it all the way to Springfield, so I do the actual full through running, but I'm not putting it in the same video since it is a separate line. So we're gonna end this video right here as we arrived at Roma Street.
Roma Street Station.
I don't know how long it waits actually, probably not much. And now the next video will be the Springfield Central video, Springfield video. So if you wanna just continue watching, if you're watching this when they're both already posted, and you want to see how long the journey really is and go all the way with me to Springfield, then just go click on that now. But I'm definitely splitting it up because each line deserves its own video. So bye.